key to being a professional poker player is you got to get in the fucking hours. Sorry about that, Andre. Sorry to keep you on hold there. What's up, brother?
And no worries. I don't have a strategy question. It's more of a personality thing. What do you do if you play a game on a regular basis where, I don't want to say you hate another person, but like how do you cope? Do you just stop playing there, or do you just kind of like be the consummate professional and bite your tongue and play through? Or
here's the thing. When I first started playing poker, a long fucking time ago, I used to be like a regular person, like a regular human who had been living in the regular universe. And I went in the casino and I'm like, oh, a lot of these people are fucking fuck ups, right? A lot of these people are basically pure evil. And, I would get into it with them because, I'm obviously not a wilting flower. So
you kind of like sell the friendly, casual action guy. And I know you are a pro, but you kind of sell the, maybe the fun time, easygoing, let's do this type of thing. But my problem is it's not even a player at this game. It's like a home game I play 3 days a week where my buddy's wife's the dealer, and pretty much she's the one who I can't stand. But I've been playing for a long time, 3 days a week, like from start to finish. Like I'd start the game and close the game.
Right.
I don't even want to go anymore, but I don't want to offend my buddy and tell him like, look, it's your wife, man. Like, I don't want to say I can't stand her, but like, what do you do? He's going to be like, why aren't you playing my game anymore? Why are you playing other games? And I don't even know what to tell him.
Well, I would say view it as a challenge. I mean, unless she's actually doing something that's costing you money, I would say take it as a challenge to overcome this hurdle, because it's going to make your poker career much easier in the long run, knowing that the person that you hated most in all of your fucking time, you got over it and you got past it and you found a way to compartmentalize it and still fucking bring home the cheddar.
Okay. Let's fast forward a year.
Okay.
Now we're in the winter blahs. Like I've pretty much done this for a year. I've showered her with kindness, and, you show an interest in them. How you doing? How's work? And,
well, I didn't say to do that.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be super, I'm trying to be respectful, because it's her home too. It's my buddy's game, but she acts like, she's doing us a favor. You're the lowlives in my house type of deal. And I don't know how long I want to eat crow or see her like berate other people and players. And you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, I don't like that environment, but right. I like the game. It's a really good game. Well, it's just, I'm getting sick of it.
Let me tell you two things, Andre. Number one, the reason that you become an independent contractor in the poker world, aka professional poker player, is because you don't got to do anything you don't want to do, right? You can just say, fuck it. There's a game everywhere. There's a fucking game. There's always a game. All right. But the thing that you got to remember is, in every poker game, there's always at least one or two assholes and maybe one scam artist. And if you're going to start running from assholes and scam artists or whatever, or stinky people or know-it-all.
I get those all the time, but I love it because I could play against them and then just make a battle plan and then clean them out, and that's my way of getting back. But when she's the host who's collecting rake and expecting tips and stuff, like, I have no way of getting this person back. I just have to put up with their bullshit for like 6-8 hour sessions, and I don't even have that opportunity to play cross them at the table and take their money, at least for some sort of consolation. You know what I mean? So
is it a good game, Andre? Come on, buddy. I'm going to give you some tough love here. It's dad talk time. Is it a fucking good game?
Yeah, it is.
Are you making money?
Yeah.
Is this the
But I could make money elsewhere too, you know what I mean? But it's really close.
Then you're sort of answering your own question. I mean, me personally, I'd hit it head on, man. I didn't say you had to be nice to her. I said you got to compartmentalize that problem and continue on with your poker career. I mean, you don't got to tip her. You don't got to do shit. You got to show up and play. I mean, if you're not going to be uninvited, maybe this is one of those games where you just put on your fucking headphones. I don't know. But I think that I'm listening to this and I'm trying to pretend like she has a problem, but
no, it's my problem with her.
It's starting to sound like you got the problem, man. You can do it. You can do it.
I have heard like in confidence people talk like how she's kind of making people run from the game, and I'm like, oh well, just kind of like block it out. But I guess it's because I might say I play more than anyone else, so I'm more exposed to it, and I feel like I'm just maybe it's the winter blahs, but I'm suffering from overexposure. I feel like sometimes I see her more than my own wife. Yeah. And I want to fucking divorce from this woman.
Well, take a week off every now and then. You know, here's the thing. Basically, let me break this down for you. You can either cope with it or run from it, okay? And in my experience in the poker world, once you start running from bitches and assholes and cunts and scumbags, you might as well get a new job, because those are the people. This is the world we live in. There's also a lot of nice people. And there's a lot of happy-go-lucky guys that fucking give you fucking 3 buy-ins and don't care. But
how much value do you put on to like life points? Like I know where you're coming from, and I know I'm not going to avoid like, you know, dicks or jerk offs at the table, and that's fine because I just like looking forward to stacking them. But I don't know. I totally hear what you're saying. I feel like I fucking need a therapist, but I know you're good on the social end,
right?
So I hear you.
Listen, I put a lot of value on life points. So I mean, I don't even fucking, like I was just telling the guy, I don't got kids. I pretty much do what I'm going to do. I don't. And so, I mean, if this person actually is making your life, whatever, worse, then just, you got to move on. But when you start running from jerks in the poker world, you can really just run forever. And so my advice is,
I could confront anyone at a casino at a home game, but it's just they happen to be the host's wife. That's like, I feel like it's like a no-fly zone. Like I can't just put her in her place. Like she needs to be put in her place, but I don't want to be the one to do it in her own home. You know what I mean? So like I definitely don't run from conflict,
right,
or people. I just feel like it's like, for one, it's a woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's my buddy's wife. And what do I tell my buddy when he says, hey man, like I knew I could count on you to play, like, you know, every week, like, why aren't you coming anymore? Like, what do you tell a guy, you know?
That's what I tell him, the truth. You know, I mean, I guess I'm just far more straightforward than most people. I would just be like, hey, your wife's fucking bitch, dude, or whatever. You don't have to say it like that. I'd say, hey, you know what? I wouldn't say that, actually. I would give specific examples. I'd say, hey, buddy, here's 3 specific, I'm fucking drinking too much. Here's 3 specific examples of things that are making me not want to come over anymore. And I just take it from there. I bet you it's, if this woman is as bad as you say, he's heard it before.
Yeah.
You're not going to be breaking any news to him. And he's going and then you're going to say, hey buddy, I want to come over, but you know, this part isn't working for me. And I don't know, man. That's what I would do.
Okay. I have a feeling no one has said anything to him. I think they're afraid to hurt his feelings. He's kind of a protective guy too.
Wait, is this your fucking wife?
No, it's not. But I just came back from Vegas from the guy. We shared a room. He's a really good guy, but I know him. He's like I'm not going to say like a mafia type guy, but his family is, you know what I mean? You may as well be saying he's a fucking bitch, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's one of those guys. I don't know. He's like a goon.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. The chat's hilarious. I don't want to take too much of your time. I got your point, but I appreciate it.
I say view it as a challenge.
All right.
Give it like maybe 3 or 4 more sessions. View it as a challenge to get over it. That's my advice.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Lyman. I appreciate it, man.
All right. Because
love your show.
Hey, thank you, Andre.
Take care.
You too. And here's the other reason. There's a lot of bitchy ass fucking players in poker. Not you, Andre. Not you. Who they got to put on the fucking sunglasses because they don't want to see the people, and they got to put on the fucking headphones because they don't want to hear the people, and they got to put on the fucking hoodie, and they got to hide in their own little. It's like they're like an 8-year-old playing Fort or something, and all those people end up broke. They can't exist in the live poker world. You can't start going down that path, you know. It's almost like an OCD thing. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna put on the headphones because I don't want to hear these guys talk about their favorite hand. I don't want to hear them tell me king queen suited is their favorite hand another time. Or I'm just gonna do this. It's a slippery slope, man. Hit it head on. Oh no, it's unknown number. Should I even answer this? Okay, unknown number. Unknown number. Oh, I'm fucking. Why with the unknown number? I'm not answering unknown number anymore. Unknown number either. I see there he is again. He either just sits there and talks to his friend, or he goes, wah. It's like, oh Jesus Christ. Unknown number. I see you. You're calling, but I'm not going to answer. You can either call in from a number I can see, so that I can call you back and go, wah. Or you can fuck the fuck off. You see, I'm going to deal. Hey, unknown number. I'm going to deal with you like that guy should deal with his friend's bitchy ass wife. Get the fuck out. There.
I'm stopping the recording of the official show. I'm going to go take a leak. I'm going to keep streaming. I'm going to come back. I'm going to tell an amazing story. And at the end of that story, I might tell an amazing story and I might take some more calls. But only if there's some subs, because I'm not gonna. If there's no subs, fuck it. That means nobody cares.